Alright, howdy ho, peepers and creepers. This is the big old messing around in the garage again. I am doing my bearings on my travel trailer here. The fella at the shop said he'd do it for about $270 for all the way around. And then I thought, I could probably do it myself. But I figured since I was in there, I would check out the brakes, and I ended up having some issues with my brakes. Bearings were good, but holy smokes, I just got the other side done. It took me about 9 hours of bullshitting. But I'm just gonna call this the prep phase if you decide you're gonna get into this craziness. So this is like a little rubber hammer to knock in the hub seal, and also the cap for where your castle nut is inside the bearing. This is a brake spring tool, and that helps compress the spring. There's like a little two nails in there that hold the shoes against the back assembly of the brakes. This makes your life a whole lot better to compress that spring. I use this extension to break the lug nuts. This pair of pliers to release the spring inside the drum, so I can pull out the self adjuster. Needle nose pliers came in real handy to remove the cotter pin. I use these right here, so when I'm seating the main castle nut, you want to do that like 3 or 4 times, and this really helped me out there. I just have a screwdriver here to adjust those self-adjusting brakes after I'm totally done. This chisel came in handy for popping off the hub, the hub cap that covers the seal. Then of course your seal remover. Someone had mentioned on a couple videos about reusing their seals. I don't ever recommend reusing a seal. This is the old one, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but when you remove it, it tweaks the seal. Now these aren't enclosed in the back like a lot of the other seals can be, and I think that's because I have those whatever those things are called, the Rapid Lube Speed Buddies or whatever the hell they're in the rims, where you can put your grease gun right behind that cap and just grease it without pulling your bearings out. Everybody hates it, but trying to find this seal was a pain in the butt at AutoZone and O'Reilly's. But I went to Napa Autos over in this farming area, and I didn't even have this seal out of my pocket for about 2 seconds, and the cashier guy came out with 4 of these bad boys, and pretty much the exact same thing, man. The only thing that I was not liking is it doesn't have another serial number or part number on it. But anyways, I got new seals, so I would not recommend ever reusing your seals. I'm a lazy fella, so I got this Impact here. This is a pretty powerful one, so if you have one, if you probably already know about it, I mean, you barely need to put it in setting 2, or else you'll probably snap some dang snap your fasteners inside the hubs or whatever. And then just some good old high temp grease, plenty of rags. I also use paper towels. Now, I've seen some guys online, when they repack their bearings, they just repack them and that was it, man. They just, but I like to clean my stuff up. Then you're in there. Some guys, as far as the drums, on many brake jobs, I don't see people ever touch up the drums, but I have some sandpaper to clean the inside surface of the drums, and then I use this for touching up like the rotor part of it. But in the drums, there's just a flat end where the magnet is, so I use this to kind of touch that area up just a little bit, not on the magnet, but inside the drum. I just want to make sure these brakes go good, and I don't know if I mentioned some brake cleaner. I usually use 1 can per 1 can per brake, so 4 cans for a dual axle. And then I got a little container there just to catch all the debris that comes out of the brakes. So I think that's everything that I'm using. I'm not gonna show you the jack-in and all that crazy stuff. I use this trailer aid here to kind of get the tires up off the ground, and then I chalk the other side, and that works pretty well, and it's worked well for me so far. So I'm just calling this the prep video. Well, I'm not going to show you pulling all that stuff out, but I'll pull it out and show you what I got and see what mystery I have on this side. Like I said, yesterday I was doing this for about 9 hours. Now, some of that included drive time, getting parts and stuff, but anyways, good morning to y'all. Good Sunday morning. Now I'm going to make some racket for the neighbors.